All right, folks, here I go again, exposing another lie that Gino Jennings is preaching again. All right, he's back on this marriage and divorce. Folks, I told you, Gino Jennings does not have the marriage and divorce thing down pat. Now, in this video, he's going to say that if a man marry a woman that's put away from her husband, now listen what he said now. If a man that's single and marries a woman that put away from her husband, in order for him to commit adultery, he has to already be married. Folks, that's not true. Anytime a man, I don't care if you're single or married, whatever, married folks only commit adultery. Single folks can commit both acts, adultery and fornication. How do they commit fornication? If they go mess around with somebody or have sex with somebody that was never married. Them both was never married. They're both committing fornication. But that same man that committed fornication can go and mess with a woman that's married. And soon as he mess with that woman that's married, he's not committing fornication because he's never been married. He automatically commits adultery. He automatically commits adultery. Anytime a single man mess around with a woman that's put away, divorced from her husband, or just messing around with them while they still married, that single man is not committing fornication with that married woman. He's committing adultery, according to Luke 16:18. In Luke 16:18, it says, whosoever. Well, does that get that single man? Yes. It said, whosoever marrieth her, that's put away from her husband, committed adultery. That single man is the whosoever. The only way this don't apply to nobody, to a man, is that if he never married her. See, then he's excluded. That's the only way it's going to be excluded. But it says, whosoever marrieth her, that is put away from her husband, committed adultery. So, but Gino Jennings is going to preach that the only way the single man can commit adultery, he has to already be married. That's not true, folks. That's error. That's error. A single person could commit fornication and adultery. A married person commits adultery. Well, let me break it down here. A single man or a woman can commit both acts, fornication and adultery. A married man and a married woman only commits adultery. That's it. So I'm going to let y'all hear it for yourself.
Amen. I'm going to make it plain. Read.
Back in Matthew 19 and verse 9.
Come on, son.
And I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication,
and marry another,
committeth adultery.
But what?
And whoso marrieth her, which is put away.
Now, if a man going to put away his wife and another man come along and see the woman that's put away, and he married that woman who was put away by her husband,
doeth commit adultery.
In order for that man to commit adultery that married the woman that's put away, then that man himself, he got to be already married.
That's right.
All right, folks, you heard him. He said for that man to commit adultery with that man's wife that's put away, he would have to already be married. That's not true. If he's single, he can he will automatically commit adultery according to Luke 16:18. So that's not true what Gino Jennings has just preached when he said if a man that's single sees this woman that's put away from her husband, in order for him to commit adultery, he will have to already be married. That's not true. If that single man married that woman that's put away from her husband, that single man automatically commits adultery. I hope you folks get it. You know, I mean, this is plain. It's plain and simple that a fool or a welfare man need not to err. All right, so this is All True 64 again, signing off. Peace.